Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. That which is inherited. I wonder if they're talking about One for All. We're now heading into the final match. At this point, the best that Class B can hope for is a tie. There's a lot of things up in the air right now in terms of how this battle is going to go. I want to know. I want to see what's going to happen. So, I guess without further ado, we're just going to hop right into it. My Hero Academia, That Which Is Inherited. Let's go.
I do apologize for any undue trouble. It's just that the memories are causing my body to throb with pain. I can hear my little brother's voice.
Shit.
When are you getting rid of that ringtone? Jeez.
Sorry. I'll be right back.
I think that's an amazing fucking
Appreciate you returning my call so quick.
I did remember something that might end up being useful.
I'm pretty sure this happened shortly after your master first inherited the power.
I had the weirdest dream last night. A shadowy figure stood in front of me. He stared me straight in the eyes before saying this. The time has not yet come.
As far as I can think, that's the only time she ever mentioned it.
Which implies it will come eventually.
Ever since I was a kid, I heard the same thing on repeat. There's no way you can be a superhero with a quirk like that. The two of us are both very aware of our weaknesses. Sometimes we have to embrace our darker sides to survive.
Disagree.
You can say that, but it's true. How did you get him to talk to you?
I didn't know what would provoke him, so I insulted his classmate.
In order for us to become heroes one day, we must sometimes act in less than heroic ways.
If they want to pinpoint enemy locations and then lure them out like we did, then Midoriya is gonna have to work harder than Bakugo had to.
Don't tell him that.
Our opponents will want to focus on taking me out.
Ah, you worked out communication cues.
Yamagi's poltergeist. Monoma!
After seeing the insufferable win Bakugo pulled off, we obviously have our sights set on you this round. Anyone with an ounce of cleverness would want to be careful of someone who's not only strong, but incredibly agile. Someone even wiser might choose a different route. Sounds like my teammates have found the rest of Class A's hopeless combatants already.
It's possible he copied Shinso's brainwashing.
It's 3 against 4. Will your friends hold their own? What if the scream just now was Shinso's voice modulator at work? If that's the case, you'd be leading us straight to the rest of your classmates who aren't actually in trouble. Talk about being heartless, you didn't even glance in the direction of your friends in need!
I'm not gonna fall for it!
My, what's this?
Class B, Nato Monoma. Hero name, Phantom Thief. Quirk, copy. Whenever he touches
Phantom Joker, kick your ass, man.
someone, he can use their quirk for 5 minutes. He can't use 2 at the same time, however.
It's Yamagi's power!
Scream earlier.
It wasn't either of us.
Must have been Shinso then, and it sounded close by.
Funny to think of Grumpy Boy screaming in a girl's voice. Remember, make sure you look at us when you talk.
Ooh.
It failed! This must be Yanagi at work.
She can manipulate objects around her, but the total weight can't be more than roughly that of an average person. Spooky.
Oh.
Class B, she can change the size of the stuff she touches. It doesn't work on living things, though.
Ah.
Now release.
Twin impact.
Fire!
Oh.
After he hits a target, he can cause a second impact remotely. This follow-up strike is many times more powerful than the first one.
I thought the enemy was supposed to be chasing after Midoriya, not us.
You're frenemies with Bakugo, right? Then maybe you can explain. How can he smile like he doesn't have a thing to worry about when he let himself get abducted? Because he wasn't able to take care of himself. The symbol of peace is gone!
Uh-oh.
The time has not yet come.
Is this the moment he foretold.
Oh, his arm.
Seriously? A brand new power?
What's going on? I was fine until just now!
What the hell?
Get out of here! I can't hold back this power!
Whoa.
What the fuck?
I don't recognize that.
Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Deku, no!
This isn't my power! Stop it! How is this happening?
Didn't see this coming.
Score another new move.
Black, Aizawa, you have to stop this match. Something's wrong.
I was finally getting it under control! I was just getting started! One for all! Get it together!
Deku! Please calm down! When I was growing up, my mom and dad always looked tired. It hurt me to see them so wiped out. The first time I saw a hero on the street, I just loved to see how happy everybody looked. That's why I wanted to start helping people who were in trouble. I've watched Deku fight desperately to help those in need. And it's made me wonder... You gotta calm down! Who protects the heroes whenever they're the ones who are hurting the most? She's so quick! Your power!
I want to become an upstanding hero and use my quirk to help others.
Victoria! Stop playing around and fight me!
Again?
That's it.
Crap, kid! You got it wrong! Dang it! Didn't we tell you? You're not alone out there! You got that? It's manifesting! From now on, you can't use your power casually. It's something bigger.
He's one of the best users of One for All?
You're gonna have to work harder! Whoa, where's your mouth, kid? That's freaky! Whatever, don't sweat it!
I can see him so clearly. These predecessors are somehow living inside of One for All.
Like my time's running out. That was fast. One more thing, kid. The power you just shot out of you was originally my quirk. Our individual quirk factors mixed in with the core of One for All. They've been inside of you this whole time.
What?
One for All itself is growing inside you. Earlier, you were dead set on capturing that guy. It's all you could think about. It just so happens the best quirk for that is Black Whip, which belonged to me. So lucky you get to meet yours truly first. Black Whip's got the might of One for All swirling within it, which means it's much stronger now than when it was mine. If you use One for All in anger, the power will react to that feeling. What's important is keeping tabs on your heart. Fine, you get mad. Rage can be the source of incredible strength. But you need control, and not just over your body, but over your emotions as well. Prepare yourself. You'll have 6 more quirks manifest as you improve.
Whoa.
Control your heart and master using those who live in this power. You're the one who will complete One for All!
Well, shit.
Whoa.
Wake up!
Ow.
No. I'm sorry. Did the slap hurt?
Whew.
Are you okay?
Oh my gosh, you're hurt!
Gunhead martial arts!
This battle isn't over, Class A!
There they are, Triangle! It's
Victoria! Uraraka! You okay? The whole team's here now! In control!
I refuse to accidentally hurt anyone again!
Uh-oh. Shinzo.
Need a plan.
This is far from over. The match continues.
That's gonna be crazy if he's getting like 6 more extra powers on top of just the ridiculous strength.
Well, here's the thing about the difference between, well, I think maybe that's the big difference between One for All and All for One. All for One basically like takes all the powers that he wants to, whereas One for All basically everyone who inherits the One for All can basically give their quirk over to the next person to inherit. And I'm thinking the big thing with it is that I don't know if it's because Midoriya is unpowered, where he was unpowered, that he was the one to awaken it. Because now it makes full sense why they would want to give it to Mirio. Because Mirio's power is unbelievable. And that coupled all together with One for All, holy crap.
Yeah.
Be unstoppable. And, and that was something that I was thinking. I was like, so the person who inherits One for All, do they just get the One for All power, like the Power Man thing, and the quirk that they had previously, if they had a quirk previously, means nothing? Or is it, I didn't know, and now that we know that people have had the One for All quirk in the past, but they also had their own separate quirk that developed with it. I mean, it opens up
It basically started with a person who was unpowered, and then it's going to end with a person who was unpowered.
I think that's why.
But it looks like everyone in between had a quirk, and that quirk also got absorbed into it as well.
Yeah.
But All Might, I'm wondering if his quirk is not just being like super fucking strong and shit, and like maybe the rest of them were a little bit different.
That's true.
And that's what they're going to start to find out.
I mean, I don't know.
Because he was the number one hero, which you never hear about, his predecessors and everybody else, like where they were at in terms of
the only one that we've seen
rankings and stuff.
The only one that we had seen like in a greater light was All Might's predecessor, and she basically So I don't
think we actually have seen her use her power. Yeah, use the power at any point. I think there might be a reason for that now.
Yeah.
It's because it would be kind of a spoiler that, like, it doesn't actually always manifest exactly the same in everyone.
Oh. I just thought of it. You noticed that whenever All Might transforms, his skinny form to his muscular form.
Maybe that's his quirk.
Maybe like the Power Man thing is his quirk, and Midoriya, I think, just assumed that's all for One was. And thus, it enhanced his power, but it didn't brace his body for what it would do to it. Now that I'm actually formatting it out in my head, it actually makes a lot of sense why Midoriya has had such a hard time. Because
it could be that All Might's quirk was basically to become Muscle Man, and when Muscle Man could easily use the power of One for All, pretty much, yeah.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because all it did was enhance his power.
He's gonna, if Midoriya realizes that later and can start becoming Muscle Man himself, then it's gonna make it a lot easier for him to use crap tons of power.
Well, yeah, the stronger he gets, the more he's able to use. I mean that because All for One seems to just enhance the ability of the person who inherits it, like, immense, like, by a million times over. It just depends on how much training they do with the power that they have that enables them to fully tap into it. It opens up a whole bunch of possibilities, and I'm wondering how this is going to affect, because now that this is a reality, I mean, Midoriya, if he learns how to control, like, this ability, plus all the other ones that are coming his way, I mean, potentially the greatest hero of all time, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the rivalry between him and Bakugo is going to change too, because now Bakugo is going to be mad about this, and he's going to throw a tantrum, because what else is new? He's Bakugo. But yeah, this was a great episode, and I'm interested to see where they take the One for All, plot arc with overall what all powers he's going to get, because we got the one that was like the dark webbing thing, I think the guy called it.
Dark whip or something.
Dark whip or dark web, I forget. But then, of course, compounded on top of his immense strength, that's going to make things just... It's just going to, both complicate things, but also at the same time provide new ways for him to be a greater hero. I mean, it's unbelievable. All right, well... Yeah, so that was My Hero Academia Season 5 episode... It's weird that they do that. They count it up to episode 98. And I'm like, there's not 98 episodes in Season 5. Dang it. Let's see. How many is... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it was the 10th episode. 10th episode of this season. So yeah, I loved this, and hopefully we'll see more in the future. But for right now, I think that's gonna do it. This was My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode 10. So I don't really know what else to say. I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
See you then, everybody. Peace out.